Welcome to Tutorio. Ever wondered how your favorite chocolate is made? How does that delicious bar of pure delight come into existence? Well, buckle up because we're about to embark on a sweet journey. You see, chocolate is kind of like a vegetable. It comes from cacao trees, so that makes your chocolate bar practically a salad, right? Who knew eating healthy could be so delicious? That's your fun fact for the day. So, let's dive into the story of chocolate from the tree to your taste buds. Our chocolate journey starts in tropical regions near the equator where cacao trees flourish. Now you might be thinking, cacao trees? I thought chocolate came from a Willy Wonka-esque factory run by Oompa Loompas. Well, hold on to your golden tickets because we're about to debunk that myth. Cacao trees are the unsung heroes of the chocolate world. These trees, which are as fussy as a cat deciding whether to stay in or out, require just the right mix of rain, temperature, and shade to grow. And even then, they only start producing pods after 3 to 5 years. Talk about playing hard to get. Now, these aren't your average pods. They're football-shaped, and they grow straight out of the tree trunk. Bet you didn't see that coming. Inside these pods are cacao beans, the golden nuggets that make our beloved chocolate. Harvesting these beans is no walk in the park. It requires a keen eye and a swift hand. Picture yourself on a tropical treasure hunt where the prize is a handful of these precious beans. Once you've claimed your bounty, it's time for the beans to sunbathe because who doesn't love a good tan? But don't get too attached to these sun-kissed beans just yet. They're about to be fermented and dried, turning them from fresh fruity beans into the chocolatey goodness we know and love. Now that we've got our cacao beans, it's time for the magic to begin. Next, we roast these little beans, bringing out that chocolatey aroma we all know and love. Imagine, if you will, a bean spa, where these cocoa beans, just fresh from their tropical vacation, get a nice warm roast. They're not just sunbathing here, oh no. They're getting their tiny bean bodies ready for the big transformation. Now, let's get cracking, literally. It's time to break these beans open and spill their secrets. And what's the secret, you ask? Well, it's the cacao nib, the heart of the chocolate, the VIP in this cocoa club. It's like the beans are saying, all right, you got us. We're ready to spill the beans about becoming chocolate. Next up, we have the winnowing process. You're probably thinking, winnowing, that sounds like a made-up word. Well, it's not. It's a real word, and it's a real hoot. Picture this, a cocoa bean party where the unwanted guests, also known as the husks, get shown the door. It's like the bouncer of the chocolate world, making sure only the best of the best get in. All right, now that we've got our nibs, it's time to grind. No, not like that. We're not talking about the dance floor here. We're talking about a grinding process that's so intense it turns these innocent little nibs into something much more liquid. This isn't just any liquid, though. It's chocolate liquor. And no, you can't drink it. Trust me, I've tried. This is the part where the beans spill the beans about becoming chocolate. It's a magical transformation, a metamorphosis. Well, you get the idea. It's like watching a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, but instead of a butterfly, it's chocolate. And instead of flying, it's delicious. After all that grinding, our cacao nibs are finally ready to turn into that sweet, sweet chocolate. They've been roasted, cracked, winnowed, and ground. They've spilled their secrets and bared their souls, and now they're ready for their final transformation. But we're not done yet. It's time to add the finishing touches. Now, you might think chocolate is all about cocoa, but let's not forget our sweet friends, sugar and milk. They join the party, jumping into the cocoa liquor like it's a hot tub on a Friday night. Then comes the conching process. And no, we're not hunting for seashells at the beach. In chocolate land, conching is all about smoothing and refining the mixture. It's like a day spa for our chocolate, getting rid of all its lumps and bumps. Then we move to tempering, where we heat and cool the chocolate to give it that glossy magazine cover look. It's the equivalent of a chocolate fashion show. Finally, we pour our runway-ready chocolate into molds, and voila, we've got our sweet ticket to happiness. So next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, remember the journey it took to get into your hands.